Greetings everyone. Today I would like to continue my talk on humanity. It's about Mongolian language and about the word humanity in Mongolian. So there's this video from World Friends. Can Asian countries understand each other? China, Mongolia, Indonesia, Thailand, Myanmar. Um, Obviously, people might think that China and Mongolia may understand each other, but no. China and Mongolia is very alien. It's supposed to be a close neighbor. Turks are also supposed to be a close neighbor, but they are very, how to say, alien. I will put this comment here. It's the things that I would like to show you. So let's start from this.
몽골어로는 이뜩 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 중국어는 칠
Yes, we say eat or eat. It's obviously it's an English word to eat, but Chinese saying it's chi. It's supposed to be a basic word, but it's very different, right? The second part is this.
몽골어로는 이뜩
No.
이뜩
This.
다른 거. 네. 계시는 것도 다르고 말하는 그 억양이랑 뭐 발음이나 이런 것도 러시아어랑 약간 쓰는 거나 이런 거 발음 약간 약한 게 좀 비슷한 건데 저는 안 그래도 중국어 제일 어렵죠.
So she is saying that this Mongolian may be very close to Russian, and there's this Mongolian is writing as a Mongolian, meaning the courage, right? Our language is so hard to learn for foreigners. It is unique, nothing similar to a Russian. Nothing similar to Russian. Obviously, the first person is not well educated or don't know the language history, something like that. Then some kind of Modong Han. Modong is the founder of Hunnu Empire, is adding in Russian. Может быть, она имела в виду похоже больше, чем остальные. Maybe she is claiming that this Russian is more closer to than other languages. I am Turk, but we talk and our language is close to Russian, something like that. So a Turkic guy is claiming that their language is closer to Russian. Mongolian also claims that their language is closer to Russian. Why this happened? Let's talk about the this Aryan history or the migration story, right? I have put comments also here. The video is titled Lies of History About Ancient Indians, Aryan Migration Theory, DNA Analysis, something like that. It's from Future IQ. I will put these videos in the description below. So the first thing I would like to show you is this.
Correct. Okay. Around 1600 BC, steppe herders from Central Asia, Eastern Europe, they started moving south. Okay. Near Tajikistan, they split. One part went to Iran and became ancient Persians. Okay. The other part came to India, and these were the Aryans. Oh, but we are not going to.
So the horde divided into two groups. Maybe it was the identity group. Sometimes nomads work together, and some groups like think that we are different. Let us, this go separate ways, something like that. So the Aryan horde went to India. Next part.
Is that the amount of DNA varies quite a lot by caste. Okay.
Okay.
In North India, if you look at the amount of step herder DNA, different castes have different amounts, and the maximum is in the Brahmins and the Bhumihars, the castes which were traditionally in charge of Sanskrit and of the rituals of puja and all of that.
Okay, as a man who is interested into a language and all these religious rituals, my greetings to Brahmins, right? You guys do a good job. So I must open a Sanskrit dictionary. I was explaining to Russians that there is a word ruchi. Sounds like Urusi, right? Meaning the earth. How Mongolian is going to understand this word? Let's open the Google Translate. You have Sanskrit word uruchi, something like that. But in Mongolian, it's arachi long, something like that. Universe, or it's not exactly Earth, it's a universe, or chlong. Where this word Orochi comes from? Obviously from Uru. What is Uru? They are giving us word Uruka, trousers, right? So they have Uruka. Russians add B and create word Buruka or Buruki, something like that. Let me write it in the Russian. Buryuki. Russian. Pants, trousers, something like that. How do Mongolian can understand this word? First, it starts with the word ur. Mongolian means seed. If you say urukh, somehow it creates a word to rub. I don't know why it becomes rub after seed. You can also add be like Russian burukh, meaning to cover something like that. So simply word cover may become trousers. The next word they are giving is ururatri, something like that. What does it mean? Late at night. What is late night or late at night? It's ra, evening, right? Urui, something like that. Also, they are saying widely. Of course, world is wide place. Mongolian, it's let's say it was Urugen, something like that. In Mongolian, it's going to be Urgun, wide, something like that. How Russians use this word? This J, I guess, becomes ki, uruki, and they have to add shiruki. It's going to be shiroki, wide, something like that. What else? They also giving us word space. Russians do use space in their language. They also use it as is pa se ni ye, salvation, spasение. Mongolian may use it as oro ish o il, pardon, pity, show me some the saving, something like that. Much large is obviously wide. Also, you have a word room. Urum. U, you have uru, urum, right? Mongolian, it's going to be o, oro, room, something like that. So the idea is that she speaks Sanskrit. It's a language of the ancient elites. Thanks to these Chinese, these neighbors, there's always some kind of problem in the steppe, and this the lower class always removes the upper class, or the elites go somewhere else, right? And in the very ancient times, this our how to say, not exactly ancestors, right? Our elites went to India, and they have this started there, this civilization, Sanskrit, and etc etc. But the home world is still keeping the words. Or maybe these Aryans also went to Mongolia and gave us these words, and we do not call it as Sanskrit words. We call it as a Mongolian words. Also, Sanskrit has another important terminology is uh, manukula. Manukula. It's a mankind. Let us check if do they have another terminology of mankind. Of course, they also have other, this terminology for mankind, but Manukolo sounds very close to a word Mongolia. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.